Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. To throw is McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the ground is Mason. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They send a receiver in motion left. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. A run. And here's Mason. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. From the gun, Jackson.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. Slot man in motion right. 2nd down, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Jackson. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And the Ravens are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Now, Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, screen set up from Mason. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll get this out wide. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. On play action, here's Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's Jackson. A throw complete to Scott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. Again, it's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after. Coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On play action, here's McCarthy. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Jackson now on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
They send him right out of the slot. They'll run. This is Mason. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. That one is good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. First and goal, the quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Second down, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter.
Paid for this? What is this?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and long for Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jackson to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's hard! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's the toss as they look to run. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson now. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Man in motion, heading left. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Tez Walker, touchdown Ravens. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Going for it all. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.